Greetings, pod fans! Have you ever had a totally pointless and insane idea for a business that would probably not work and lose a lot of money? Well, in my time I've had quite a few of them, so I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you about them. So first of all, there's my pub, which I would call Mordor. Why would I call it Mordor? I'm glad you asked. I would call it that just so that if anyone tried to walk in, the bouncers would step in front of them and go, "One does not simply walk into Mordor." So they'd have to like run or skip or jump or crawl or something like that to get in. Oh, and also there would be a free drink for the first person to rock into Mordor. Because that would be freaking awesome. And this pub would totally become a thing, except for the fact that my friend, you know, let me in a little secret that that would be cool for about a day and then people would get bored and yeah, then it wouldn't do very well. Another idea that I've had for a business is one that I came up with Angry and Spectre, which would be the most amazing fast food joint ever. So first of all, let me tell you about the music that we would play. Because on one side, there would be smooth jazz and be all like, you know, cool and relaxed and stuff. And on the other side, there'd be like really heavy drum and bass. And because it would more than likely be a fairly small establishment, they would just meld in together into this monstrosity of an attack on the senses. And then there would be the kitchen, or should I say kitchens, because there would be two. One for cooking and one for show. You see, the show kitchen would feature myself and Angry just running around pretending to cook while there are things exploding and, you know, steam and flames everywhere, and it's like, ah! Like that. And then there would be the actual kitchen where people would, you know, there'd be actual chefs in there cooking, and they would secretly pass the food into us, so we'd be like, there'd be absolute mayhem, and you can see the show kitchen, but you can't see the hidden kitchen, so you just have us sprinting around going, "Oh my god, it's on fire!" And then we come out with these amazingly cooked, like foodie things. It would be like so crazy, and people would just think we were idiots. I want to do that. And now for my final and possibly my best business idea ever. So about a month ago when everybody was all like, "Oh my god! The world's gonna end in December!" Myself and my college friend Kurt Morgan came up with the best get-rich-quick scheme ever. Full stop. So what we would do is get a load of cardboard boxes, paint them black, and write, "Do not open until apocalypse" on them. Then we'd fill them with rocks and seal them up. And then after that we'd sell them for €100 pop as an apocalypse protection kit. And then when the world doesn't end in December, we'd be all like, "Look at us, we have so much money and you guys are idiots." And if the world does actually end, like, come on, we still have like 11 months of living the high life of sirs. With our pinkies up and drinking wine and monocles and all that kind of jazz. See, I told you it was my best idea ever. And speaking of ideas, you like ideas, right? Well, what would happen if the apocalypse came along and you were unprepared? Then you'd never have an idea ever again. But what can we do? Well, we here at Pod Industries have discovered a way to prevent the end of the world on a personal level. So, if you don't want to wake up one morning all apocalypsed and stuff, then buy the Pod Cube! Only €100! Warning, Pod Industries does not accept any liability if the Pod Cube does not work. Okay then, that's all for that. If you liked any of these ideas and would like to go into business with me, let me know in the comments and we'll sort some stuff out. Meaning you give me money and I set up these things. And if you want a Pod Cube, email me at podindustries@gmail.com. But not really though, that's a fake address. So you shall see me soon. Slán.